LinkedIn's dead for job hunting. You heard that too? But what if LinkedIn's not the issue? It's still a solid spot to show off what you've been working on and stay connected with people in your field. But do you actually want your boss and your coworkers to see a big open to work sign on your profile? That's awkward. Stick with us. Together, we'll help figure out how to speed up your job search and get you that position of your dreams without alerting everyone of your plans. I'm Steph, and we help loads of people each month land their next job faster. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. Now, that LinkedIn Easy Apply button sounds great, right? Click once and boom, you've applied. The problem is the platform just grabs whatever resume you've got saved and shoots it off as is. No tweaking, no tailoring. It's like sending the same generic text to 50 people and wondering why nobody replies. In today's world, that's a terrible mistake. Companies use ATS filters, basically robots that scan your resume for the exact keywords from a job description. If your resume doesn't match, the system tosses it before a human even looks at it. Let's say you pick some other way to reach a potential employer. So you dive into the job hunt and you're instantly drowning. There are a million sites and endless job posts. Every so-called career guru is yelling advice. Join Slack groups, stalk founders on LinkedIn, join forums. But your real enemy is time. Even though all of that sounds smart in theory, in practice, it's like a second full-time job just to land an interview. You burn hours on boring, repetitive stuff instead of focusing on the moves that actually get you an offer. The days keep flying by, and your bank account? Yeah, let's not even start on that. According to data from job search platforms, finding the right job is tricky these days. Companies are leaning hard on AI to screen resumes. So if your application doesn't speak the robot's language and make sense to a human, it won't help you land that job. Plus, the whole remote/hybrid thing is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you can apply to positions anywhere. On the other hand, so can everybody else, which makes the competition way tougher. That's why skills matter more than fancy degrees now. You gotta show what you can actually do. As for timing, don't expect to find a job overnight. On average, most people spend 3 to 6 months getting an offer. If you've got niche skills that are in demand, you could land something in 1 to 3 months. And if you're switching careers or just starting out, the job search process can stretch to 6 to 12 months. According to the Wall Street Journal, from August 2025, about 1.8 million job seekers have been unemployed for 27 weeks or more. Alarmingly, that's the highest number since 2017. The median length of unemployment is 10.2 weeks. Business Insider from May 2025 reports that less than half of job openings get filled within 6 months. But in 2019, that number was 91%. Lots of candidates also complain about ghost jobs. These are listings that sit online for months with no response. In Aerotech's latest job seekers survey, 34% of people said that their job search dragged on for at least 6 months. Bad news. That's up 16% from just earlier this year, and 12% higher than the same time last year. Long job hunts are gradually becoming the norm. You put in all of your time and effort trying to land something nice, but most of the time, crickets or rejection emails. Journal of Consumer Research Consumer Affairs confirms this data. In April 2024, the average job search in the US ran about 20 weeks. Plus, these days, there are fewer jobs up for grabs than in recent years. For example, in March 2024, there were around 8.5 million openings, which is almost 30% less than in March 2022. But what if you had your own personal assistant? Someone who combs through the entire internet nonstop 24/7. They spot the jobs that actually fit you, tweak your resume so it matches, and send off applications automatically. Well, that's exactly what JobHire.ai does. There's even more good news. We've got a promo code for our subscribers. You can find it in the description of this video. While the bot is trying to get you the job of your dreams, you're getting ready for the interview. Because honestly, that's the part that matters. Your job is to show up and crush it in the room. And our job is to make sure you've got as many shots at that interview as possible. Now, this is kind of ironic. A website that makes AI resumes claims that there's a huge difference between personalized resumes and the generic stuff churned out by regular AI. 78% of hiring managers say resumes with personal touches show real interest and a good fit. 62% say that AI-generated resumes that aren't customized often get rejected. And 53% get annoyed by outreach that feels robotic or impersonal. AI is everywhere now. It's become part of our life. 55% of managers say candidates are using it most to write resumes and cover letters. And 57% have noticed a jump in AI-assisted applications over the past year. At the same time, most managers say there are more low-effort or spammy applications thanks to AI. So a high-quality customization is crucial. Now, you might also be worried about those ATS systems everyone's talking about. Turns out they aren't the ruthless robot overlords. They mostly help you keep applications organized. Research from the Tech Resume Inside Out shows that big ATS systems don't automatically reject resumes or hide them from humans. Their main job is to help recruiters organize applications, not filter people out. Experienced tech recruiters call the whole ATS as an AI gatekeeper idea laughable. Amy Miller, who's worked at Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, says that anyone who's used an ATS cringes at this idea. Another recruiter adds that 90 to 95% of applications actually get looked at by a real person. Automatic rejections only happen if recruiters set explicit knockout questions, stuff like work authorization, and not because of some secret algorithm. The most modern data about the functioning of modern ATS systems points out the main mistakes that make these systems trip up your resume: messy formatting, not using the right keywords, and sending files in the wrong format. You'd better stick to docx or PDF. Luckily, at JobHire.ai, we handle about 90% of the boring stuff. We dig up the openings, polish and customize your resume, and send off the applications. The only thing we can't do is sit in the chair and ace that interview for you. Although we've got something pretty close. Our AI interview coach runs you through practice sessions, throwing the toughest questions your way, so you'll be ready when it counts. It'll save you tons of time and seriously speed up the job hunting process. Check out the promo code in the description of this video and stop burning hours on tasks a robot can do. Put your energy where it matters most. Like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. We've got handy tips coming your way every time.